Hey guys! Okay, so today's video is something that I feel like is kind of a long time coming. I am on a permanent life mission to always find a nude lipstick that works for my skin tone. I feel like it's something that we all struggle with. The struggle is beyond real. I think it's for everyone of all skin tones. Like, we're always looking for a nude lipstick because nude lipsticks are always in style. They are something that you can wear to work in the daytime and all the way into night, but it's not easy to find one that works for you. Like, it is something that's really hard for me and basically everyone I know in my life. I am always looking to brands to send me nude lipsticks from them because I am always trying to find new ones for my makeup collection. And I feel like growing up, I mean, I don't know if you guys are like this, but I always stuck to MAC nude lipsticks. Like, I felt like MAC was the only brand that carried nude lipsticks that may work for my skin tone. And then when I really think about it, they didn't even really work. They were kind of like ashy and kind of looked chalky on me. And I felt like I just wouldn't be able to find one that worked for me, which is so silly and so not true. It just takes a little bit of digging. So hopefully this video helps you guys realize that there are nude lipsticks that work for you. I really wanted to make sure to show you different types of nude lipsticks from all different price points. I'm gonna start with the lowest price point from drugstore, working with my way up to the highest price point item. So you guys have some options. I want to show you some nudes of all different kind of colors. Some are more pinky toned, some are more brown toned. Formulations, some are glosses, some are matte, some are a little creamy matte. And as you guys know, I am a girl who loves a nice pigmented lip color. So all the lipsticks that I'm showing you right now are all really high and rich in pigmentation. I don't know if that's like a personal preference or a skin tone thing, but for me, I love a nude lip that really pops. I mean, I love all lips that really pops. I'm really gonna focus on trying to tell you guys what really differentiates all 10 of these beyond the fact that they're all pigmented, because they all are. So why don't we get started? Let's do it. Okay, so I'm gonna start with Maybelline's Color Sensational lipstick in the shade Nude Nuance. I don't even have to look at the bottom of the lipstick to know that it is shade 657 because it is a product that I love so much and recommend to my girlfriend so often that I have it memorized. And I have a loyalty to this lipstick specifically because this one from Maybelline is a matte texture but does not dry out your lips. It's a low price point. You get that really trendy nude brown color that's super in right now. It's creamy matte, which is something that's really hard to find, and super pigmented. Can't go wrong there. All right, on to the next lip. I am going to have the driest lips after doing 10 of these. 10. Next up, we're staying in the drugstore world and moving on to L'Oreal Paris. Applicator on this thing is super cool because it sort of just glides onto my lips to its natural shape. I think they call it a gloss because it comes on so buttery onto your lips. Like, I don't even feel like it's on me. Like, I forget that I have it on. But it has a matte texture to it, so it's not actually a gloss. It is the payoff of a lipstick, but it comes on and feels as good as a gloss on your lips. It's more of a pinky nude rather than a brownie nude, and I think that that's really good for somebody who wants to have a more neutral, everyday kind of color. Like, I feel like it's a more safe way to go. Another great product, I love it, and it's great for everyday use. You guys will love it too, super affordable. Love you, L'Oreal Paris. Can you imagine how dirty this thing is gonna be 10 lipsticks later? So the next product is actually from H&M, which was so shocking to me because I had no idea H&M was even going into beauty. But I have fallen in love with a lot of their beauty products, but specifically this lip color, Chock, I don't even know how to say it, but it is so beautiful. It's like a nudie brown, but has a little bit of a mauve tint to it. And I wear it alone. Like, I totally could wear it alone and get this beautiful gloss on my lips. Or I can layer it on top of a matte lip color. Like, sometimes when I use like a lip liner that's super matte, I'll layer this gloss on top to give it like a nice rich color and that nice gloss look, but doesn't feel sticky like your normal gloss. You know how matte has been sort of like the trend recently? Glosses are making their way right back in. It is about to be spring and summer, and it's all about like high shine, really nice luscious lips, and I love it. Hydrating, affordable, layerable, great color. On to the next. So next up is a actual lip liner that I happen to use as a lipstick sometimes, and it's from Tarte Cosmetics. It is their lip pencil. The color is called Brown Sugar. Sugar. I can show you how you get so fly. I love that song. I have loved this brand for a really long time. Being that they are South Asian founders, they really do understand products that match skin tones for people like me. It's more of a nudie brown lip color, and I use it as a lip liner all the time, but then sometimes I actually use it as a lipstick itself. Like, this could be something I wear on its own. It's a great color. Sometimes I use lip liners as kind of like a primer for my lipsticks because it holds the lipstick more, but it also can be worn individually on its own. One time I went home and my mom got really mad at me because I called it Vasanti, and she was like, it's Vasanti. Go back to your roots. And here we go. Approval number what? 4, 5? I feel like 2015 was the year of liquid lipsticks. It was like every single brand was creating them, and they were all really high coverage, high pigmentation, lasted a long time, and also really drying. They all had a theme of being super, super drying. So when Tarte Cosmetics founder Christina Zilber, who's a friend of mine, told me that she was making liquid lipsticks, I was like, that doesn't feel on brand for you. What are you doing? Of course, Christina found a way to make it very jouerified and very like French and classy by calling them they're called lip cremes instead of liquid lipsticks. And the color that I am actually wearing today is called Noisette. And it is again more on the nudie brown side. This is one of those shades that's universally flattering on every skin tone. Christina's liquid lipsticks are different for a few reasons. They taste and smell delicious. Like I feel like it's a cake. Sometimes I want to just eat it. I know I'm not supposed to. The lipsticks usually are really drying on your lips, and this one really isn't. They have ingredients inside of the actual product that make it so it doesn't feel like your lips are feeling like they're going to start flaking and get a little like dry and itchy and gross. These don't do that. And she created like an entire range of colors. So I know I'm showing you right now like the nudie brown, but she created some that even have shimmer in it, which I haven't seen personally from a liquid lipstick. I don't know if you guys have it. I haven't seen that. I'm really happy with the formula and how they kind of come out. And I've been a longtime friend of the brand, so I have a code where you guys can actually get 15% off of anything on Jouer.com, and these lip cremes being one of them. And you might have to be patient though, because they keep selling out, so they might be sold out right now, but I know that they are working on getting them right back in stock. So Noisette lip creme, Tarte Cosmetics, good stuff. This one is not easy to get off. Jouer, my poor lips. Next up is a liquid lipstick. Well, it's called a lip paint, and it is from Tarte Cosmetics, and it is in the shade TBT. You guys have probably heard me say this before because I talk about it all the time. I feel like I talk about it a little too much. Like, I've been trying to diversify. What I love about the Tarte lip paint is that the formula is like really, I guess the word is like moussey. Like, I just feel like when I'm putting it on my lips, it just glides right on. I feel like the applicator is super simple also when I'm just putting it on my lips. It's a very different applicator from other ones that are out there. And I don't know, like I want to kind of like layer it on just because it feels so good on my lips. I know that's like not what I'm supposed to do, but also the color itself is really, really neutral. And that's why I think that I use it so often, because that means it's able to translate into so many different looks and so many different outfits. It's the one that like when you can't figure out what lip to wear, it's my like default lip color. Great product, great color payoff, moussey texture. It's a beaut, right? It's so pretty. I love it. Next up, we're going back into lip liners, and this time it is the Smashbox Always Sharp Lip Liner in the shade Nude Medium. So this was the first lip liner I ever used that was nude. And I used it way before this like brownish nude trend was actually happening. I guess, I mean, I'm kind of like, you know, a trendsetter, or like just can like foresee these things happening. No, I'm just kidding. It was completely by coincidence. I think it's really innovative and awesome that the cap has a built-in sharpener, so you never have to worry about sharpening your lip liner, which is so convenient. Smashbox is obviously much more accessible than Vasanti. You can get it at a Sephora. It's just in more stores in the US than Vasanti is. The benefits of Vasanti is that it's a little cheaper. It comes on a little more easy. There's like not really much tugging involved in it, but at the same time, color-wise, they are very similar in shade. So honestly, personal preference, I love them both. All right, so now we're moving on to one from Too Faced, and this one is also one that's like really yummy. It smells good, it tastes good. This is a part of the Too Faced Melted Chocolate collection. So they came out with a range of a few different colors that are all around this idea of like cocoa-inspired lip colors. I first saw it in the tube, I was like, there's no way this is working on me. It's gonna be way too chalky. it's not happening. I'm gonna look like really, really washed out. I don't know, I was really excited that it actually worked for my skin tone. I love it's a bold, rich color and nice gloss and shine to it. Really great for like summer, spring. It's like velvety tip. It's meant to look like this to make it easy for application. The product like squeezes out of the top of it. I personally think that makes it a little more difficult to apply. Like I always go like way outside of my actual lip line a little too much. It's not my favorite applicator, but I do love the taste of it and the color of it and the high shine quality of the product. Moving on to a brand new makeup brand that I am absolutely in love with, and that is Milk Makeup. I'm sort of just in love with this brand in general. It has like a very edgy NYC girl vibe to it. For lip color specifically, really easy to apply. I think it's just like a really smart product that's easy to throw into your bag and wear. The first time I used this color, I wore it over an existing product I had and sort of created like an ombre lip because it is more of a really pinky nude, more than probably any of the other ones that I'm using. It's more towards like the pinky side that may border on the side of making you look a little more washed out. Like I think if you had any darker of a skin tone than me, I don't recommend this one for you. A lot of my girlfriends have gotten it after I've recommended it to them and they've all been really happy. I think that the formula is really nice and creamy. It does have a matte texture to it. They have really great ingredients. Like I think it's like really great ingredients like coconut oil and grapeseed peel oil and just like all these things that kind of nourish your lips. So even though you get that matte effect, it doesn't feel really drying. I mean, I'm now on my 9th product and it really doesn't feel too bad on my lips. Last but certainly not least is this Pro Sculpting Pencil from Makeup Forever. It is sort of genius. It is the highest price point lip product I'm talking about today, but it sort of feels warranted because it's like a 2-in-1 product. On one end you have like the lip pencil itself, and on the other side it's like a little baby highlighter that you can add on top of the lip pencil to give this like illusion of fuller, more pouty lips. And I don't ever use a lip liner because the lip pencil itself is like, it's kind of like fine enough to where you don't need an additional lip liner. So yeah, the color is great, creamy texture, matte, but it's like very nice and creamy. 2-for-1 situation here, and I'm all about a good bargain. Okay guys, that is my roundup of my current favorite 10 nude lipsticks. I hope you learned a little something here and hopefully one of these work out for you. And like I mentioned to you guys last week, I am partnering with Amazon Style Code Live and this is week 2. They dressed me again in everything fabulous I'm wearing today, like this cuff, these cool earrings that make me feel a little edgy. I'm about that cape life. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it here, but I posted a couple pictures on my Instagram. I really just feel like capes make everything look a little more chic and put together. And just like, I don't know. I don't even know what the word is, but it makes me feel cool. But thank you so much, Style Code Live, for keeping me trendy and with it. You guys definitely need to check out the show. Be sure to click the description below for a direct link to stream the show live. And I also included links to buy all the awesome stuff that I'm wearing today. This cape is a must. It's really affordable too. You gotta check it out. And that's really it. So be sure to like, comment, share, tell all your friends about all the awesome new lipsticks I recommended you guys because you know you love this video so much. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you guys next time. Bye. That is a wrap. I'm so proud of myself.